What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. So today I'm checking out the WEWATCH V51. This is a new native Full HD video projector which can also decode 4K inputs, and guess what? It's priced only $169 US or £160 in the UK. And in case you're wondering, 4K decoding in a projector means if you input a 4K signal, so in our case that's going to be the PlayStation 5, it will downscale that 4K to 1080p in real time. So technically it will look better than native 1080p as it takes a very large resolution and scales it down. So an affordable home cinema projector for all your movie and gaming needs. This is my full test and review of the WEWATCH V51, and by the end of it you will know exactly how good this product really is. Starting off with the contents, inside the box you get a user manual, a lens cleaning cloth and a box of accessories. Inside which you will find an HDMI cable, a 3.5mm to RCA cable which you can use for your old school connection, so you can hook up a VCR, a camcorder, Nintendo Wii, PS2, etc. You're also getting a power cable and a small remote control. So it looks like a regular TV box remote and it is powered by two AAA batteries. This is an infrared remote control and we'll see how it performs a little bit later in the video. And of course the projector itself. So this is a full-sized LCD video projector. Now on the top you'll see some navigational controls and a power button. You've got the WEWATCH logo in the center and you've got the focus adjustment dial at the top. At the front of the projector you will see your lens, and there is no lens cover included. You can also see the WEWATCH logo, and just on the left of it you can see the infrared for the remote control. Now on this side we have nothing, just some ventilation. On the back of the projector we have our ports, beginning with a power button and power socket. We've got another infrared port for the remote control, two USB ports for attaching a hard drive. We've got an AV port and two HDMI inputs. So that means we can connect things like game consoles, TV boxes, Fire TV sticks, etc. and enjoy any of those on a massive screen up to 300 inches. We've also got a headphone jack and a VGA port. And if we keep going, you can see on this side we've got more vents, and that will bring us back to the front of the projector. And this is what the bottom of the projector looks like. Now this projector is also ceiling mountable. You just remove 4 sticky feet in order to access the tripod threads, and then you can stick it up to a universal ceiling mount. Now if you're going to just use this freestanding on a desktop, you do have a screw which will give you some elevation. Okay, so let's just quickly run through the specs. This is an LCD video projector. Lamp life is 30,000 hours. Brightness is 260 ANSI Lumens. Native resolution 1920 by 1080, and this does support 4K decoding. Contrast ratio 1000 to 1. You've got built-in 5 GHz Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 5.0. This supports Airplay and Miracast. You've got manual focus. This is zoomable from 100% down to 50%. You've got 4-point auto keystone correction. Maximum optimal screen size is 300 inches. You've got multiple HDMI inputs for game consoles and other hardware. Now this one is actually got a built-in Android system as well. So it's powered by a quad-core processor. You've got 1 gig of RAM and 8 gigs of internal storage. Now without any further ado, let's get this all set up and powered up, and let's find out what it's made of. I'll be right back. So the projector is set up and ready to go. The first thing I like to do is test out the fan noise. Now you can clearly hear the fan is quite loud. Here is my sound meter. And standing right next to the projector, you can expect a fan noise of around 53 decibels. Now if we move back a meter, you can see the fan noise has dropped to around 46 decibels. So the projector is around 3 meters away from the wall in front of us, and we're projecting close to 100 inches. And we are projecting directly on a cream colored wallpaper. So I'm not using any screen. This is just projecting straight on to wallpaper. And as you can see, we have a pretty nice looking projection quality. It's sharp and bright. And of course, we've got a lot of testing to do. Initial impressions, it's really bright. So here is the home screen of the projector. This is the first thing you see when you switch on the projector. So on the left you have your shortcuts for your connection, so AV, VGA, HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. At the top we've got iOS cast and Miracast, so screen mirroring for iOS and Android. And then we've got 4 folders: video, music, meditation, sleep, and pictures. Now, if you insert a USB drive with multimedia, you'll be able to access that content using these folders. And meditation sleep is a sleep setting. It just activates a screensaver, and you can choose from firewood, rain, train, insects, and snowstorm. And you can also select the duration before it starts playing. Now let's head over to the main system settings. Now, first thing I want to look at is Wi-Fi. And I just want to show you that I have connected to my 5 GHz Wi-Fi. So 5 GHz Wi-Fi is supported. So if we tap on Keystone correction, you've got digital, horizontal, vertical, and 4-point Keystone correction. It means you can adjust the keystone of all 4 points, all 4 corners. We've also got digital zoom. Now let me show you this. You can scale the image right down to 50% size. So if your wall is not big enough, you can shrink the image to fit your wall. Another very useful feature that you do need, especially if you don't have a lot of distance between your projector and your wall. Now moving on to projection mode. Depending on how you set your projector up, you can have front projection, rear projection, ceiling front, and ceiling rear. Let me just quickly go back to the normal desktop front projection because that's how we have it set up. Languages, I'll show you what languages are available. I'm just going to skim through them for you to read and recognize. So that is pretty much it. If we go back, so if I click on other settings, you've got boot settings, factory reset, and about. And I'll show you about as well. So 4-core processor, 2-core GPU, 1 gig of RAM. There's your device storage space that's available from 8 gigs, software and hardware version. All right, so now we're going to test out the screen mirroring. We're going to start with iOS cast. So if I select iOS cast, it tells you on screen exactly what to do. So basically, you grab your iPhone, tap on mirroring, V51 projector. Wow, that was actually really fast to connect. And you can see the iPhone screen has been mirrored, and that's actually working with quite minimal lag. It's actually quite fast. So really good iOS screen mirroring. Now let's test the Android version. So just selecting Android Miracast, again, it shows you exactly how this works. So once you see the projector name, V51, tap on it, start now, and the screen should be mirrored quite fast. So you can see it's loading and we're done. So the S22 Ultra screen has been mirrored, and again, really fast screen mirroring, fast to connect, and working with minimal lag. 5 GHz Wi-Fi certainly helps when you're screen mirroring. Now, while I've got a Samsung in my hand, I may as well just test out Samsung DeX. So here we go, DeX on TV, V51 projector, start now. So we should see the Samsung DeX logo any second appearing in the background. There it is. Samsung DeX is loaded. And you can see my phone has now turned into a touchpad. Samsung DeX working absolutely fine. So flawless screen mirroring for both iOS and Android. Now the next thing I want to do is switch on the PS5. So just going to select HDMI 2, and you can see on the screen it shows 1080p at 60 Hz. So before we start playing games, let's go ahead and open up YouTube and play a whole bunch of trailers. And we're going to start off with the Costa Rica demo. Okay, just pause it on the lizard, remove the stats so you can see clearly. Let's get a close-up on that lizard like we usually do. So you can see up close, no pixelation at all. This image looks really nice, I have to say. I haven't seen Mr. Lizard look so good in quite a while. So the projection quality is crisp. The colors, the contrast is near perfect. All 4 corners looking sharp and nice. What I'm going to do next is turn on the light, and we're going to see what projection looks like in the daytime. So I've got quite a powerful 100-watt white light in this room, and you can see the projection quality is still looking nice. It's still looking crisp. You can pretty much use this projector in the daytime, no issues at all. Very nice, bright projection quality. Now, let me switch that light back off. Yeah, I'm already impressed. This looks really nice. Really impressed with the quality so far. I actually had to take a photo of the image quality just to remind myself how good this projector looks. Now let's play a few more trailers and see what this is like.
Hi there.
Hello. Go, go, go! Do you know the history of the house? I've been put in charge of watching you.
Now whilst watching a video, if you hit the menu button on the remote control, you will get your picture, sound and advanced settings. If you click on picture, you've got some presets you can play around with. Now we've been watching so far on standard preset, but you can fine tune things if you want to, and there are other presets you can play with. So standard, vivid, soft and user. With the user setting, you can fine tune and tweak things to your own personal preference, but I think standard does a pretty good job, so I'm going to leave it on standard. You also have advanced picture settings, and I'll show you what that is. You can play around with the color temperature, the dynamic contrast. You can turn it on and off, and you can see in real time what's happening there when I turn it on and off. It's a subtle change, but you can see the difference. And there's a lot more that you can fine tune and tweak. Same with sound settings. You've got sound mode and advanced audio, standard preset, news, music, movie, sports and user. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put this on movie mode, and we're going to hear how this sounds. Let's keep going.
I think I can drop myself forward. Okay, I'm gonna jump onto the van. Hunter, no! Hunter!
Love is the easiest thing in the world when it happens by accident. It doesn't get real until you do it on purpose.
You will always be my real boy.
Ellie, I'm here. I'm here with you.
Alright, so now it's time for some PlayStation 5 gaming. Let's start off with some Astro's Playroom.
Games in English football without any shadow of a doubt. Manchester United against Liverpool coming up. He's in with a chance. Tries to lift it. Oh, it was there for him to take. To be advised, giving the ball away in that position. Can he take the chance? Still could be dangerous. Oh, no! He's going to be rightly proud. With one back possession. Ronaldo, oh, in with a chance! A goal! They're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its
Machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give me a second. Okay. See how parts today are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
Okay, concentrate.
So there you have it, guys. That was the new WEWATCH V51 home cinema projector. This one is the real underdog. I was not expecting it to be as good as it turned out. The only caveat I have for you is the fan noise is loud. At over 50 decibels when you're standing close to it, you're going to certainly hear that fan noise. You need to be ideally 1 meter away from the projector to help you with that fan noise. Now, most full-size projectors will achieve around 46 decibels plus. This one is slightly higher, so that is one thing you need to bear in mind, but that might be a compromise well worth considering, especially with the amazing performance that this projector will give you. You're getting amazing picture quality and amazing sound to go with it. It's a great all-round projector for such a low price. And to give you a better idea, here is my top video projector chart for 2022, allowing you to compare the specs and prices of all the latest projectors. And these all have been ranked by projection quality and features. So as you can see, the WEWATCH V51 projector has been ranked at position 6 on this chart. Now you can view all my latest charts free of charge online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. Bottom line, an affordable bang for your buck projector which offers everything you could want from a big screen home cinema gaming experience. It's actually quite remarkable how much performance and quality you are getting for only £160. I'm actually quite amazed by this one. Now that being said, any questions, feel free to fire them at me in the comments. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.